Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Today's a little different. We're doing an on the water unboxing, so to speak, and then we're going to fish for a little bit, trying out what we picked up. Now it's not really an unboxing. Alright, I'll be honest. This one I picked up used. Can you tell what I picked up used? Not the reel, if you know the channel. That's a reel I've had for quite a while now, about a year. Today it popped up on my Facebook. I picked it up about a year ago. What I picked up was a new NRX rod. This is the 803C, what Loomis considers to be a medium heavy, which I'm still not 100% sure of what I think of it. This is the first time actually out in the boat on the water, gonna fish it. I did, cast it around a little bit yesterday. So, and I'm also not sure what rod I'm gonna run on it. Or if I can keep it from getting tangled up. I'll try to show you the action if you can see that, but it's like right around the medium heavy. I'd call it just a touch lighter than most medium heavies I'm used to, but that's actually probably a good thing. So I'm gonna run it through its paces today, try a couple different reels. I got this reel, and I'll probably end up throwing the Aldebaran 50 on it and see what I think of, just a little bit lighter, smaller reel on it also. But the main unboxing, which is still new to me, I went, and this one's brand new, just picked this up. And no, this isn't presented by Bass Pro Shops. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I picked this up at Rogers Sporting Goods up north in Liberty. If any of you are familiar with them, I haven't even had it out of this thing yet. If you haven't been to Rogers in this last couple weeks over this, during the pandemic we're in, you can't go in there. You just gotta call. So I thought they'd had it. I called and talked to my buddy, I keep forgetting his name. I know his name. Hunter. I thought it was Cody for some reason, but Hunter, who works up there at Rogers Sporting Goods, went and checked, said yeah, they got a brand new one up there. This thing, I don't see any marks on it. Pretty lightweight rod. I'm gonna put, and I may switch it around. I'm gonna start off with our BFS XG, and we're gonna see how light this thing will throw. So brand new Loomis NRXs going at it. Well, one brand new and one new to me. This is an 802C. I guess I didn't. Did I tell you guys that? But we're gonna see that this thing is rated way down there, 1/8 to 3/8. So it is pretty much BFS capable. Should be throwing lightweight stuff. We're gonna get around here as soon as I get this line figured out. When you're pulling line off, make sure it's not crossed up anywhere. I sometimes like to take my leader material and give it a good pull, just to get a little bit of the kink out of it. It does hold a little bit of memory when it's been on the spool for a while. Make sure you go through the eye. Make sure you go through your level wind. I've done that before. How many of you guys have done that? Comment below. You know you've done it. Get that thing all rigged up and go, wow, how's it gonna reel up into the spool? So let me hurry up and get this done. Get a bait tied on. I already got a bait on the other one. What we're doing today, in case you guys are wondering, I'm going to check sensitivity compared to other rods that I use, but the main thing I'm doing today with these is I want to see what the range is. I know what it says on the rod it should handle, but I want to see, what that comfort, what you hear, what people will call it the wheelhouse, the comfort zone, what it just works well with on these rods, and I guess just to see what I think of them. I like the way this one, see the flex on that one, and it doesn't feel real stout. I think I'm gonna like this rod. That's the only reason I spent that much money on it. Plus there's a stimulants, man. It's kind of like free money, right? But I figured I'd give it a shot. So, and I'll probably go ahead and put on the chest harness just so you guys can, get that, in case none of you have ever held an NRX. It'll be the closest you can come to holding one. And we'll get out here and try to catch some fish. So like always, guys, buckle up and hang on. Wish me luck. Let's go fishing with our new, most expensive rods in the world. Definitely the most expensive rod I've ever bought. I paid $500 for a reel. The MG Extreme 2, when it first came out, I got it before it was available. These rods have been out for like 10 years now. If you guys don't know the story behind the NRXs. I think they showed up at iCast at like 2010, the blue ones anyway. I think they had ones called, they were green before. But anyway, let's go fishing. I'm tired of talking about it. Let's do it. Okay, we're rigged up, ready to go. If you guys might remember, there's two reasons why I'm down here today. One, I want to test out this new combos. I couldn't wait. And two is because it's Thursday. Last Thursday, I caught a monster right over there in the first 5 minutes. Now, I've spent more time on the water so far getting rigged up, but we're going to start out with the 16th ounce shaky head on the 802, and I believe that's like a 1/4 ounce on the 803. We're going to work our way to 1/2 ounce chatterbaits. I believe that's probably 3/8 ounce square bill to the 3/4 ounce. Whoa, hooks are sticky. Anyway, to the 3/4 ounce Booyah hard knocker, one I call Zombie, missing an eye, but I cannot remember the name of that color. This one's like Magna Peacock. This is the good old chartreuse in white. Z-Man original. Might throw a few various other baits, but that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to kind of put them through the spectrum, see what they can throw, and go from there. So we got water temps 70 degrees. It's just after 5:30, so we probably have 2, maybe 2.5 hours to fish down here, put them through their paces. I'm hoping to catch you guys some fish, but the main thing we're doing is just to see what all the baits they will actually throw, and where, well, I guess to see how well I like them and just what in general I plan on throwing with them. And we're going to see if all the hype is for a reason or if it's just in a name. First cast, definitely didn't get far enough, but it cast it no problem. Now the wind's at my back, so this will be fairly easy right now. But the main thing, see how well it loads up. It may not look like or sound like it's a lot to try to cast, but it's tricky. This 16th ounce, that little small weight hooked to this crazy stretchy Z-Man worm, they last forever, but they are hard to cast, or can be, unless you've got the right stuff. And this actually seems to cast them no problem. Okay, I haven't abandoned the shaky head, but I abandoned that color. That color never seems to work as well as this color for me, no matter what color the water is. So before I totally abandon, because I want to really get a feel for not only how light these will throw, but the sensitivity also. So I just want to get a hit on a bottom contact bait, just so I can start, getting a feel for them and what I think of them. These Z-Man baits that float with a very light weight, I don't know, they kind of just float across that bottom a lot. It's hard to tell what's going on sometimes. There's something. Oh, I felt that. That actually felt good, whatever that was. Well, evidently, they want nothing to do with the shaky head. Oh, I forgot. I also want to try that 803 for jerkbait. I think I may like it for jerkbait rod too. Oh, there's a hit. I felt that little one. Drag is way too loose on this one, but there we go. I definitely felt that. It was like a thump. There we go. First bass. You're not impressive, but we felt you. Shaky head, Z-Man. That's morning wood color, 7-inch worms. I don't know why they don't call it a shaky head worm. I think they do call it finesse worms is what they call those. Oh, see, there's a stump right there. Mwah. All right, we got a pick. You want to see if he'll jump? Sure he will. Look at that. Whoa! He's a jumper. All right, what's the odds? There was one right in there somewhere with him. We're on the board. We didn't get skunked. First outing with our new rod, and we caught one on the old shaky head, and it honestly throws the shaky head real good. I think I like this rod. Now I want to see what the max is. If it'll throw something that is ready for it without breaking like the Conquerors. It's a lot more expensive. But I think Loomis still has, I should have double checked 100% for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a lifetime warranty rod. So if I break it, I just send it in. If they ever update it, I get the newest one or whatever. Done it all. Let's catch another bass. That's what I like doing more than anything, catching bass. Uh-oh, that was something. Uh-oh, there's a hit. Oh, that was definitely a pop. It had like a feel of a perch or crappie pop, like that little peck. Not really a good solid hit. You know, I don't know, it could have been a little bass hitting at the tail. I just yanked on it just to see. There's definitely something right there. Everything is lined up. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. Everything is lined up. There it is. Oh, it's some little suckers. I told you, get lined up. You get out of there and go get your mama. Now you got me determined to try to catch him. I'm gonna put on a little crappie jig and throw right there. See if this thing will throw a little crappie jig. What do you say? Oh, I'm moving the boat, so we're kind of. Did you see that? Now they're just playing with me. Now they're just playing. I'll throw a little crappie jig. I'm gonna see if this thing will throw a crappie jig anyway. If it will. Oh, that's another fish. They're just hitting at this. Hang on, hang on. Back. I'm curious to see if this thing will throw that crappie. Whoa. Release is a little different, but it threw it. There we go. What'd I tell you guys? That's them little old crappie. I can feel it. Oh boy. Look at that. 2 species already with our new one. Mwah. I knew something was pecking. It had that like crappie peck. I could feel it, but I couldn't get a hook set on them with that worm. They were just hitting at the tail. Look at that, huh? Oh yeah. Beautiful, ain't it? All right, boys and girls, one last look. Crappie are not jumpers unless you make them. All right, let's see. The release is horrible, and that's because of me, but it casts this little, that's an 1/8 ounce crappie jig, by the way. But it casts it no problem. Oh, let me try to get one where I'm actually trying to throw it. I need to release quicker. There we go. Rod's definitely a little stiffer, but release a little sooner. Oh, there was a little peck. There we go. Sometimes you just got to get your release set. And then find that speed. Oh! Speed they wanted at. Let's try one over there. Now I know what you're thinking. Charlie, that is a very expensive crappie rod. You're right. Probably a little too stiff for true crappie fishing, but if you want to, guess what? The 802 can throw an 1/8 ounce crappie jig. I didn't bring any other rods, so if we did, whoa, that may be something a little bit bigger. No, that's just a good crappie, I think. No, that sucker. Do you guys seen how he took off? That sucker fought big. Good job, buddy. You fought big. You fought big. I'm proud of you. I'm not gonna eat you. You get bigger. It's an 1/8 ounce jig with that little Charlie Brewer. I always forget the name of that thing. I should know it by now. I've caught a bunch of fish on it. Oh man, I think there are even smaller ones that are hitting at it that are just like crazy small. Because you seen that Loda one when he took it and went? There's one right there. The hit was just, I may not be waiting long enough. Wow, the crappie are on it. Crappie are on it, boys and girls. Oh, I almost hooked myself. What's that? 3? I need to catch it back. Yeah, I'm actually, I'll be honest. This rod is so sensitive, that first initial thump, I'm setting the hook and I don't even think they really got it. They're just bumping it, starting to get it. I slowed down a little bit and these last two just, you know, boom, boom, had them hooked up. I'll be honest. So far, I'm liking this little rod. I know I've only caught one little old bass and some crappie, but we'll put it through its paces and see how durable and strong it is. But so far, I like it. Feels comfortable with this reel. Yeah, see there, I actually felt it, waited. Oh, that's a bass. Oh! Oh! You dirty dog, man. This is what I call my new little honey hole. There we go. Oh man. Ooh. Oh, that was another bass. Look at, oh, I got him fired up now. I got him fired up. Whoa! Did you guys see those birds? About took me out. I got them fired up. There's another fish. They're hitting every cat. Man, them little bass are tricky. What is going on with this hook? I don't know. I mean, I don't normally set and throw this and catch a little bass right and left, but I almost need to throw a little bitty something with a better hookup ratio. Them little bass shake this thing like it ain't nothing. They shaking it like it ain't nothing, dog. For real. I can feel it. I got him. It might be it. Oh. Get one of you. Oh, that's a crappie. Get them in. I guess that's why they call it a crappie jig and not a bass jig. Right? It's not meant to catch bass. All right, we need to go to something else. I know this is fun and all. Mwah. But I'm not really getting the full potential on what I wanted to do. I'm gonna let this, I think we can blow right over here. Just catch them like this, right and left. Oh, third species, number 3 today. Look at that. What do you guys call that? Huh? Is that a perch? Which they don't even have perch around here. Some kind of sunfish. That's definitely not a green-eared sunfish. They got a big mouth. I think that is a female bluegill. I think. Don't hold me to it. We should throw that. I got a swim bait. Is about that. It's a little smaller, but about that color roughly. Let's see if we can catch a big bass out of here today. That just shows you that a lot of times the same size fish will hang together. Those bass that we're getting off and all those, they're buddies because they can't eat each other, basically. It's a fun little episode. Oh, there, oh, do you guys see that jump in the rod? Let's go way over there. I know I'm gonna accidentally hook into a big one. There's another one. Oh, that's another one of those little. They must be, are they spawning now too? I'm pretty sure that is a female bluegill. I think. Hey guys. Get out of here. All right, who's ready to go do something else? Raise your hand. Okay, we're gonna go do something else, but in a minute. I know somebody raised their hand. It's just too easy. It is just too easy over here. Every cast is like a hit. Every cast on this crappie jig. Look at that big-eyed sucker. Come on. Wow. Look at that eye. His eyes just look cool. How can you guys eat those crappie? I'm with you. They're delicious. I get it. I know how you can do it. I can do it. I just don't like keeping big bass. I'll eat bass too occasionally. I know. Sounds weird. Look at that hit right there. See him got it? He's got it. They're just all over there. I'm drifting into them. They don't care. That is like a bunch of fish. This is my new crappie rod. $530 crappie pole extraordinaire. Let's just let the boat set. Whoa, right there. Jeez. Woo. Whoa. I brought him out hot. It's like I didn't even have time to put up a fight. All right. Crappie fishing 101. Get you a crappie jig, throw it out, catch crappie. Simple, right? Grady makes it sound like it's hard. Come on, Grady. I'm just messing around. Crappie fishing can be tough, but not today. Not today, my friends. Today, they are on it. I got to get away from this and go catch me some bass because they ain't quite keepers. Is that 10 yet? What I'm doing, if you wonder why does he keep on then? I'm building some luck into this rod. First trip out, over 10 bass on my new rod. She's already broke in, right? Or 10 fish, not bass. Crappie, bass, whatever. Got 3 different species logged in. First trip out. She's got luck in her already. She's already got luck all up in there. That sounded dirty. All right, who's ready to do something else? 1/8 ounce crappie jig, then the shaky head. Now let's go out to square bills. And I'm sure this should be no problemo, but I'm just gonna kind of check sensitivity. Wow, look at that tip. Because I like a super sensitive rod for square bills. A lot of people, say with cranks, any crank, I like the deeper it goes, the more sensitive I want it. Because if I feel it tick off something, I like to stop it a lot of times, just kill it, whether it be grass. Try 3/4 ounce on the 803. Not ready to sacrifice trying to. Let's see what I think of it. Now I know I got a little BFS spool in this, but it'll handle it. It'll throw all the line off, or almost. I think I already got gunk on it or something. Feels weird. Feels weird. Should be vibrating and it's not. Yeah, just that little bit too. A lot of times. There we go. These have some issues. Real quick, I want to try this for a jerkbait rod. Okay, we're coming down to the final little ending here. The sun's going down. You guys see the sun? We still got some daylight. It's only 7. It doesn't get dark till about 8:30. So we got about maybe an hour to play around here. Listen, I'm afraid of the dark. Listen, let me explain something to you. I got way too pretty of a mouth to be out here after dark. I ain't squealing like a pig. So, you know, it's deliverance out here at night. That's all I'm gonna say. I think I like this little one better, which I knew I probably would, but I want to see if I can get used to the 803 for, like, you know, there's a fish. Oh my goodness. See, look, even the little fish put up a little bit of a fight. I haven't really tested its extremes yet, so stay tuned for further upcoming videos. I didn't want to do it on its first day out, you know, try to throw a whopper plopper on it or nothing. 1 ounce, but who knows? Night's still young. Who knows what we'll throw on it? But so far, now I'm still not going to recommend you guys go out and spend $530. It's like $580 something total, tax and all, on a fishing rod. You definitely don't need it to catch fish, as we've seen that catching them with the Cayenne Tettons, $50 rod. But I mean, with all the stuff going on, in all seriousness, you know, COVID-19, you only live once kind of thing. I've never had this expensive of a rod. I've had the reels, which a lot of people tell you the rod's more important than a reel, which it's all a matter of personal preference of what you want. I got another one that I'm talking to you guys. I've been more of a reel guy, you know. I just like the reels more. I like to tinker with them. Rods, there's not a lot you can do with them. As you can see, when I do something with mine, I usually goof them up, but hey, get off there. What do you guys think? They're getting smaller. Not a good sign. Look at that. Beautiful largemouth bass. Let's go. Uh-oh, bait's jacked up. That's my new favorite little square bill. I was trying out these smaller ones. This color is what I credit it to. It's a silent one too, and this is very dirty water. Get out of there. Right here's where we caught that crazy bass that day. And we caught another one. Oh, it's a crappie. Oh, them crappie are on it today. Got a crappie on this thing. I think that's the first crappie I've caught on this jig. Looked like he was trying to eat it. He got that front hook in his mouth. Like he was aiming for the head. I don't know about those crappie. They say they're hard to catch at times. Little bitty, whatever he was. Oh! I think it's a little bad. That one, I set the hook. Yanked him completely out of the water. Yeah, they may be starting to hit top water. When they hit like that, right when I first throw it, could be a sign. Let's just switch and see. Here. That was not far enough. Oh, yeah, it was. You guys see that? That was not a far enough cast, but I guess it was. Yep, these little guys are all it seems to be. Help me. All right. We caught bass, crappie, and whoa! Oh, I put my freaking hand on the. He's gonna spit that out. Watch. Brand spanking new one. That's mine. It's all mine. You know what I mean? So anyway, if you like this video, comment below what you think about everything. Hit the like button if you like the video, though. Stay tuned. A lot more coming with these rods, other rods. I haven't decided for sure. I may just start, you know, doing reviews on a bunch of different brands of rods and all that, but that's a lot of money, and I would need to sell them because I don't even need any rods. You know, once if I like this rod, I'm pretty much set, unless my other Conquerors break. But for the season, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What kind of videos do you want to see? More BFS, more in general stuff you can get at, you know, around here at your local places, more JDM only, whatever. I got a little bit of everything scattered around. I'm trying to catch a bass. So get out of here. Go bass bonsai for yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you very much. I'm done.